Hi, it's Miss Nikki. I've got a new story for you today. Actually, it's not a story, it's a book that you can learn more about butterflies. Lots of fun facts. So let's open it up and see what we can learn. Butterflies are flying insects that often have beautiful colored wings. They can be found in many places around the world, but most species live in warm tropical areas such as the rainforest. Have you ever seen a butterfly where you live? I have. Butterflies begin their lives as eggs. Often the eggs are laid on a leaf. It can take anywhere between a few days to 3 weeks for a butterfly egg to hatch. See the eggs. They're small, but this picture is enlarged so you can see what they look like. When the egg hatches, a tiny larva emerges. A butterfly larva is also called a caterpillar. The caterpillar eats and eats, growing so big that it may shed its skin up to 6 times. Reminds me of the story of the hungry caterpillar. Most caterpillars are herbivores. They munch on leaves and flowers. How do you think caterpillars move? Do they have arms and legs? What do they do to get around? After about 4 weeks, the caterpillar spins a layer of silk called a cocoon around itself. Once it has created the cocoon, the caterpillar becomes a pupa, or a chrysalis. Inside, the caterpillar slowly transforms into a butterfly. This process is known as metamorphosis. Can you say that again? Metamorphosis. Where do caterpillars build their cocoons? In nature? In your house? Where do you think that picture looks like it's outdoors? The caterpillar stays in the chrysalis for up to 15 days. Finally, a beautiful butterfly emerges. See the stages. It's working its way out until it's complete. Butterflies drink the nectar from flowers using a proboscis. Some butterflies sip liquids from fruit. The proboscis is up here. It's almost like a straw that it uses to drink the nectar. That's part of its body. The proboscis. At night or during bad weather, butterflies hang from the underside of leaves. They may also hide between rocks or in other safe places. Where else do you think a butterfly might take shelter during a storm? Do they get in bed with their mommies and daddies? No. But they might stay close to one another so they feel safe. The scaly wings of a butterfly can be many beautiful colors, such as blue, yellow, or orange. These colorful scales can act as camouflage. They can also warn away enemies. What do you think butterflies need to hide from their enemies? Camouflage. I've heard that word before. It's blending in to your environment. See the similar colors? And up here, that butterfly is very camouflaged or blended in. Speaking of camouflage, what am I wearing? Because they are cold-blooded, butterflies often warm themselves in the sun until they're ready to fly. What do you do when you're cold? Do you put on a sweatshirt? Take a hot bath? Monarch butterflies have orange and black wings, and male monarchs have an extra dark spot on the back of their wings. Female monarchs do not have this spot. Can you tell which of these monarch butterflies is the male and which is the female? Remember, the male has the extra dark spots. Can you tell the difference between the male and the female? Look for those extra dark spots on the wings. You guessed it right. The largest butterfly in the world is the Queen Alexandra's birdwing, which has a wingspan of up to 1 foot. Wow, that's large. That'd be as big as your computer screen. The pygmy blue is the smallest butterfly in the world. This tiny butterfly measures only 0.62 inches from wing to wing. That's as small as your fingertip. That's a tiny butterfly. Butterflies are similar to moths, but they are different insects. Most butterflies are active during the day, while moths come out at night. Moths also have more scales on their wings. This gives them a fuzzy kind of look. What other differences do you notice? Look at this picture. This is a moth, and this is a butterfly, and see if you notice any differences. Butterflies help pollinate flowers, just like bees do. There are 20,000 types of butterflies on the planet, and each one is important. The butterflies fly from flower to flower, and each time they land on the flower, they bring pollen from other flowers to the next, and that helps the flowers grow. Bumblebees do the same thing. And that's the end. Some of the words that we learned about. Camouflage means hiding something or change the way they look to be hidden. Cold-blooded, it's an animal whose body temperature is not regulated, so they need to stay in warm places to survive. An herbivore is a plant-eating animal. Larva, that was what the egg hatched into. Metamorphosis is when we change from one form of an animal to another. Pollinate, we just talked about that, how the butterflies bring pollen from one part of a plant to another. Proboscis, that was that straw that the butterfly uses to drink the nectar. Pupa, that's the stage of an insect's life that occurs between when they're kind of like a teenager and an adult. And species, that's a class of animals that have the same features. So, lots of new words. Hopefully you found something interesting in this book that you can remember and share with a friend. Talk to you later. Bye.